Hello everyone. We all know that there are so many benefits of chanting Hanuman Chalisa regularly. Like it makes you very calm, relaxed. It helps you overcome anxiety. You're not stressed or fearful of what will happen in the future. And Hanuman is also said to bless his devotees by protecting them against any problems or sudden disasters which may happen. In this video, I'll be sharing with you which are some of the ways through which you can maximize the benefits you receive while you're chanting Hanuman Chalisa. Though if you're chanting from a true heart, any way is a good way because the best and the important thing is to chant it regularly. But to enhance your experience and the benefits you get even further, there are some ways which I would like to share today. So the first thing which you should always keep in mind while chanting Hanuman Chalisa is that always complete the recital of the entire Chalisa. It is especially a problem for people who are very easily distracted or they're thinking of so many things at the same time. While they'll start chanting Hanuman Chalisa, they'll just be reminded of some other thing, or they'll remember that they have to do some other thing, go somewhere, and they'll suddenly stop it in between. That should always be avoided because it's always a best practice that whether you do one chanting or two or multiple or many several chanting of the Chalisa depending on how much time you have, but you should always keep in mind to start and end the complete recitation in full. Do not stop it in between. If for some unavoidable reason you have to stop it in between, then make sure that you complete it at the earliest possible. Okay. The next point which you should keep in mind is that chant the Hanuman Chalisa loudly because each mantra has its own way. For example, if I compare it with Mahamrityunjay mantra, which is supposed to be the most powerful mantra of Shiv Bhagwan, Mahamrityunjay is said to be always be recited in your mind. You should not pronounce the word or no sound should come out of your mouth when you're chanting it. In fact, people suggest that your lips should not even move when you're reciting Mahamrityunjay. But on this regard, Hanuman Chalisa is a bit different. Hanuman Chalisa, it is always recommended to chant it loudly. I'm not saying that you should chant it very loudly to the maximum capacity of your lungs, but you should be audible when you're chanting the Hanuman Chalisa, and at least you should be able to hear what you're saying when you're chanting the Chalisa. And if you want to be a bit louder, that even nearby you're audible and even your family or people near surroundings are able to hear, that's up to you and that's perfectly fine. The other point which I personally feel is very effective is that you should try to visualize what you're chanting. For like all mantras, they are much more powerful when you understand the meaning behind the verses and the lines which you are reciting. It's the same with Hanuman Chalisa. You should be familiar and you should understand what each line in the Chalisa means. And if you try to visualize it, it will be even more powerful and effective. To give you one example, there is one line in Hanuman Chalisa called Laye Sajivan Lakhana Jiye. This means that Hanuman carried the Dronagiri mountain, which had the Sanjeevani booty, which was used to treat Lakshman, who had been injured by one of the arrows of Meghnad. And this line refers to that incident. So when you are chanting this line, if you visualize this incident, you will feel that it is much more effective, and you'll be if you do it regularly, you'll see how more powerful it becomes. I would really recommend you to try out the different ways which I mentioned today, and it'll be best if you can do it for consecutive 40 days. Then on the 41st day, you yourself will notice that how effective it has been, and you'll start noticing the benefits happening around you. And if you would like to understand the meaning behind all the lines in Hanuman Chalisa so that you're able to visualize it better, then do let me know in the comments and I'll definitely make a follow-up video covering all the lines of Hanuman Chalisa in details. Thank you.